Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
And Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross-stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday, March 31st. Last Monday in March. It's the last day in March. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day.
I hate April Fool's Day.
But we've been living a joke for months now. Okay. Moving on. How's everybody today? An uneventful week last week. Nothing crazy happened. It was great. It was calm. It was relaxing. I didn't sleep last night. I'm very tired. We had some storms last night. Not terrible. And they were done fairly early. I just couldn't sleep.
Well, it did feel like somebody was throwing handfuls of rocks against the windows.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was bad enough.
Yeah, it was sideways rain, sideways rain.
It was something. So, rough night last night. Well, hopefully you all had a wonderful week. Hopefully, if you have experienced storms, because I know there were some storms last night across the Midwest and the South. Hopefully, if you experienced those, they weren't too terrible. Oh, and this morning through other parts of the South throughout the day today. So, yeah. Let's move on, I guess.
You want to know something interesting?
What?
You know how we have that climate control system at work, right? It wigged out because the humidity got so high so quickly.
Oh.
This is the first day where we've just had a lot of moisture in the air.
I'm not entirely pleased because next weekend is going to be shitty. And what's next weekend? Laura's birthday. It's going to be poopy for Laura's birthday. Great.
Well, we can spend all day inside cuddling and stitching.
I'll be inside stitching anyway. I mean, I stitch anyways. Right?
Yep.
Right. Okay, let's shout out our commenters.
Bridget, Teresa, and Faja.
Yes.
What'd Faja say?
Hi.
Check. I'm horrible about checking the. She does all this stuff. I'm just here.
Do I make a list? I don't really remember.
Okay, I'll check later.
The brain is not functioning. So, thank you all so much for commenting and for watching if you didn't comment. But we like commenters because
YouTube
thinks we make engaging content if you comment. It'll be that kind of a day. Whips!
I got a lot of work done in my video game.
Whips. Well, so, I didn't write down what the prompts they went with. I know it was, I can't even remember what last week was. So, here you go. That's how today's going. First things first, my Star-Touched Meadow Sal. I know this was for the Sal prompt because that is what we do every single week. This is the Star-Touched Meadow February block. I also use this for something that's part of a series with 8 or more parts, because I remember that. I wrote that down. Didn't write anything else down. So, this is on 16 count 8 off. I did 532 stitches on it, mostly just the green. I did some dark purple, I think, up in here somewhere.
Up in here, up in here.
It's blurry. There you go.
Good?
There's a lot of white filling in this, so I just haven't done that yet. Because I'm lazy.
White filling is best when it's the last thing.
Oh, well, this is true.
Because, especially on white fabric.
True story. I not bring that over here? I thought I brought that over here. I may have to get up in a minute. Okay. Then we stitched on. So for three of the other prompts, I stitched on my Patriotic Picnic by Primrose Cottage. And I got 632 stitches in on this, which is a pretty decent amount. This was on a piece of 32 even weave in Heirloom, and I filled in the truck window, did the back end of the truck, worked on the quilt that's laying in the truck, worked on the flag and the tires, as you can see. Yes, I intentionally did my truck so that you can see the division between the cab and the truck bed, because most trucks you can see where the truck bed splits off from the truck. So
mainly because the bed is an option.
Right. So I didn't have a problem with, I didn't want my truck to look like it had stripes. So I decided to divide my truck that way, and it looks just fine. It's got that old truck look where it looks like some of the paint's faded or chipped or whatever.
I was just gonna say it looks like a moonshiner's truck.
Yeah, that it does. I was going for that old truck look.
Either that or it was kept in a... Ooh, this is perfect for you. It was kept in a wood barn that had open slats and the sun hit it in that pattern.
That could be. I don't know.
I'm sure you would like that kind of a barn to put a truck in.
I forgot two things. So we're going to go next contestant. So with that being done, and I don't remember what I used my food pass on. Like I said, I didn't write this stuff down this week. I moved on to my last two prompts for the monthly with Cathedral Wood Goddess. I had a pass, so I only had to do 100 stitches on one of the prompts. So I only did 447 stitches on her. She is on a piece of 32 even weave in a custom fabric that I dyed. Someone asked me about it, and I said I know what gray I put in it, but I couldn't tell you what browns I put in it because I did put some browns in it. So I could try to come close, but anyways. So what did I do? I put 260 some beads on this side of her. So I have all of the beading done on her leaves on her left side. And then all of the beading is done on her dress. So all I have to do is finish this section, the right side of her, and there's a little bit that goes on the bottom. And she will be done. Yay! But she's going away for the month because April will be work on nativity for the month, for the monthly.
Sorry.
Yeah. I didn't plan this very well. Should have planned it better. But anyways. I am quite pleased with progress.
You know you could do that one for April and do nativity next month, right? And it wouldn't be a big deal.
I could. But also, after 260 some odd beads, she needs a nap. Now, I don't recall how many beads are up here on her. I have contemplated going back and counting them just to figure out how many beads are on her. Because the conversation Friday night was how the person that started this with me is never going to finish that because she don't got the wherewithal to do 500 some odd beads. There's more than 500 beads on her. There's probably going to be close to 1,000 beads on her. Alright, now I need to pause and go find the two things that I am missing. And we're back. Yee. So I switched, when I got done with my stitches for the monthly, I switched and pulled out one of my yearlies. The Reindeer by Cottage Garden Sampling. All of my yearlies are Cottage Garden Samplings. I'm doing the Reindeer, Mushroom House, and from the Snowman. The reindeer from the Year in the Woods series. The pirate from the Snowman Collector series. And then Fairy House from the Fabulous Houses series. Should I finish one from the same series will swap into the finished one's spot. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. I showed you the cover. I did not show you the stitching. Oh my god. Good Lord, love a duck. So each point in the yearly is 500 stitches, so I just do 500 stitches on it, and I did 580 stitches on the reindeer. All of it here on these snowdrops. And I don't even have all of them done because I realized I kind of had it in my hoop funny. So I couldn't quite finish the edge of these two leaves. Knucklehead. But it's fine. It worked out the way it did. It worked out the way it was. This is on... I do know what blue that is. Yeah, this is on a 32 even weave. I could do that blue again. So it's not a solo. Okay. And then when I finished that, I don't know. I wanted something simple and easy and quick to stitch. So I went upstairs and found a kit that I could do for the ornament along, a small, that I could do for the ornament along. The seasonal theme was spring. So I pulled out this nice springy.
Is it done?
It's done. It says Home Sweet Home. It came with a little, like, very cheap plastic hoop. Like, it was, the screw top was even funky. And this kit isn't that old. I threw away the cover. I threw away all the stuff. But, this kit isn't that old. And it was already starting, like, you could see where the plastic was starting to, like, discolor. So it's not in a hoop. It would fit in that hoop. It would fit in that little wooden hoop.
Mm-hmm. Found one.
Okay, well that works. Good times. That one worked. Okay. And then after I finished that on Sunday, I was done stitching. I was just, I don't know, lately I've been, like, my stitching bug went on vacation. I don't know. I'm just like, bleh, with stitching. So, Saturday night, at some point Saturday night, yeah, it was, or was it Friday night? I can't remember if it was Friday night or Saturday night. It was Friday night, actually. I went upstairs to do something and realized I had never finished that wool applique kit that I had bought. I don't have the cover photo. But it was like I never had finished it, and I only had one more thing left to do on it. And I'm like, why did I buy this if I'm not going to finish it? So I went ahead and took it all out. I had to recut a couple pieces for it. Did that. Set to finishing it. And that is what I have done. So I don't have the cover. I don't have the cover photo down here with me, but it's all sewing themed bits. So this one's done. So the whole set of them are done. I just need to get some black and get the right circular shape cut out, and then like mount them because they're mounted with black. I don't really know. No, I do know. They're like on a piece of black circle, and then they're strung together to make like a little banner. And the needle doesn't technically stay on it. It's just that's where the needle got put, because that's where I needed to put the needle.
Looks good though.
It is cute. I don't love how the word came out, but I freehanded it, so it's as good as it's gonna get. It kind of says buttons.
It says buttons.
So it worked. So that was my stitching for the week. I am diligently crocheting away on my little blanket. I had to go to Hubs of Lobs last week, the lobby of hobbies last week, and get some more yarn. They actually didn't have one of the 3 colors that I needed. The color for the last part. I'm not entirely sure I need another ball of yarn for it, but I'm guessing I probably do. So I'm going to have to try to locate that before I get to that section. I've got time. So that's my stitching for the week. Stitching done. That was my stitching for the week. And now I do have haul to show you because I forgot my haul last week, and then I did get something in the mail. So I ordered a kit from Market Releases. This is by Queenstown Samplers. It is Bathsheba Brown. And the young lady that stitched it in 1830 at 19 years of age lived in Israel Township in Preble County, Ohio, which is in the southern part of the state. I believe it's down Dayton area. I know, I'm not a sampler stitcher, but I'm stitching a sampler because I am going to stitch this.
Hey, honey.
What?
Bull. You're a sampler stitcher.
I'm a sampler stitcher now. I am going to stitch this because in June, my friend Beth Ann and I are doing a, we termed it going to market sale. Anything that you have purchased from market, either this year's market, last year's market, 16 markets ago, anything that you have ever purchased from Nashville, that was a Nashville Needlework Market release, that you have not started, that you would like to start, dig it out, get it up. We're going to start it in June. No, I don't have a date yet. We're working on that. And then I also got my Annie's Card Maker of the Month kit. These are really cute looking cards. I've been stockpiling these, so I need to work on them just a bit. That is haul. Y'all. Now we move into plans.
You didn't let me move fast enough. Sheesh, also my arm's kind of stuck to the table.
Okay. Well, plans. So this week for Daily 30 we are doing, it is themed Animals in War. I have no idea. I really don't. I should have probably looked at it because, yeah, but I didn't because, yeah. Okay. So, prompt 1. Stitch on something that boosts your morale and tell us why. Now remember, tomorrow is the 1st of April. So, one of my new starts has to be worked into at least one of the prompts for the week. We also have Winter Quaker and Long Dog Samplers Leave a Kiss that have not been worked on yet. So I have to stitch on something that boosts my morale and tell them why.
Okay, can I say my joke at least?
What?
Yeah, what comes with this is boost any soldier's morale.
My morale. Oh, you want me to start the big one right off the rip? Okay.
Flowers boost your morale. And one of your favorite flowers is sunflowers.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
So, these get put away. Stitch on a project that seems to have 9 lives and tell us why you keep going back to it, giving it 9 lives. I do have a free pass.
I know which one fits that, but it's your monthly.
I can work Winter Quaker into that too.
Okay.
Because Winter Quaker was a round robin that we started pre-pandemic. And I don't think I got it. So we started in 2019, pre-pandemic, with a group that used to stitch together on once a month on Fridays. I finally got it returned to me sometime in 2022, I think.
Okay.
So that would work. So, while we were filming prompt number 2, as we were getting to the end of prompt number 2, somehow the video paused its taking. So we're going to finish up with what we thought we were filming. 2.0.
Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot less indecision. We've already made the decisions.
I know there's a lot less indecision. So, we did prompt... No, that was prompt 2. Stitch on a whip that seems to have 9 lives. Prompt number 3 is to stitch on a whip with animals and tell us your favorite animals. Leave a Kiss has animals on it, so we're going to use that. And then prompt number 4, stitch on a whip that makes you feel safe.
I got to bring this up. Tell me that doesn't look like every mom who's coming to kick your butt ever. Like, I just look at this, and literally it looks... This reminds me of every mother I've ever seen who was on her way to beat the snot out of somebody who does something stupid.
And we also discussed that this was charted in honor of Ukraine. That's why it's blue sunflowers. So, yeah, she can kick your butt. And then number 5 is to stitch on a whip that contains a victory for you.
Yep, and victory for Ukraine.
Yep.
And also, that makes it 3 prompts, and that's something I wanted to do. Victory!
It's a victory that I'm... starting this? I mean, I don't know. I'm starting this for my birthday month. Reaching another birthday is a victory. Alright.
I woke up on this side. You know what? I made it this far into this year, and I haven't murdered anyone yet.
It's true. True story. So, in other plans, I have told you about the June Sal with Bathsheba with going to market. And I'm starting my sampler, Bathsheba Brown with. Let me show you what we are going to do start this month for birthday. Our offerings are female geisha red. I have absolutely no idea where this actually came from because I bought it at a D-Stash sale. Lindy's Stitches, Romping in the Sunflowers. Is the Houndy. Glory Bees, Happily Ever After. And Crosswing Collections, Glory in the Morning. So those will be offerings for the next week's prompts. And that is it. That's all we have for today. So we want to thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope you had a good time. We hope you were entertained. We hope you have a great week. What would we like them to do? Because I did that out of order.
YouTube stuff. Please like, comment, subscribe, bell thingy, interact, do stuff. Make YouTube think that you like us, please.
Make the YouTube algorithm think that we make engaging content so more people watch us. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, moving along. Thank you all so much for coming, for watching us this week, and we will see you next week where I will be another year older.
Oh, we forgot my plans.
What are your plans?
I'm stitching with you on your birthday all day.
Oh, okay.
So, and also, we have, also, I'll probably try to get, actually, I don't think I'll get any stitching on Wednesday, but anyway, bye-bye!
Oh, yeah, we have, the first need to work MNG meeting of the year is Wednesday.
Now we'll be busy with that.
Yes. All right. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you
Bye.
next week. Bye.